Dreamers, what's the deal, my babies and babettes? How y'all doing out there? Welcome back to another episode. You feel me? We are back in Team Dreamland. Hope y'all been doing all right. Keep yourself together. Today, we got another wonderful day of me reacting to some random stuff, man. Really, that's in my phone. I was having trouble, if y'all may know, copyrights, all kind of stuff like that. We're doing like the music videos and stuff like that. So while I'm figuring out the scheme and the plan, um, I just decided to grab some little random stuff off my phone. And you know what I'm saying? Like I always have an opinion of something, or I thought something was funny. So I was like, you know what? Let me come kick it with my people. Excuse me. Um, I'm just getting up, recovering from a weekend. Sag season has just stepped into the door. And y'all know it's big Sagittarius over here. So we had a celebration for just a couple people, starting the season off. And I am recovering. Uh, been doing a lot. We had a game last Sunday. I've been supposed to be dropping some footage and some um, content from it. I had a little trouble with my laptop. I had to get it restarted, so I lost a lot of footage that I was working on. But we coming all the way back. Don't worry about it. We definitely gonna get that together. Um, it's been a roller coaster of a ride for us starting this basketball league, us getting back in the motion of being athletic individuals. So we'll be back. I got a busted lip right now, so if y'all see me looking a little swole, you know what I mean? Got me a little bust up under there, little bust down there at the bottom. It's hardball out here. You feel me? Detroit basketball. Anyways, man, I don't keep y'all too long just talking to y'all before we get into some of this spiciness. I just got some random stuff. I think some of the videos I got loaded up are like just some. I don't really know. I'm not really 100% sure. So we're gonna just hop into it. We're gonna just hop into it. I had something in my mind that I wanted to kick to y'all. Uh, oh yeah, I'm not even sure which channel this gonna go on. I might just post this on both of them, just what I'm saying, to keep the content going and flowing. Uh, but much more content coming for both of the pages that I got now. If you're not following the Land of the Dreamers page, make sure you go over there and follow the Land of the Dreamers page. I'm gonna try to hit a tag or a button somewhere so y'all can get there conveniently. Um, and then also the Team Dream page. The comedy and all that good stuff. A lot of more skits coming. I got a lot of them. I have a lot of parody songs, at least about 3 or 4 of them that I got recorded. I just got to shoot the videos for. I wrote a few of them that I haven't put on, recording yet. Um, I got a lot of skits, man. I haven't just tapped into it because I've been creating these songs lately. I've been busy doing so much. School is calming down. Finally, I'm ending the semester. We'll give y'all a review on that at some point. Um, yeah, man. Gonna get back into doing some shows, doing the acting, but meeting a lot of people, getting into the field of doing things. So great things is on the way. Y'all just make sure y'all stay patient with me, keep supporting me, keep rocking with me. The merch is always there. I'm trying to get the website built, getting professional pictures and all kind of stuff like that is always a part of the game. So make sure y'all stay down like 10 toes on the ground. Y'all got the handsome with my hands right here. Team Dream. We forever and ever gonna be grinding. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into this video. Uh, let's see. Got a few in the queue. I think this first video was just something. These are not funny video, by the way. So if y'all expecting some comedy right off the bat, send me yourself. All right. You enjoy me. Don't come here expecting. But this is what you subscribe for. So here we go. This first video. Let me get it right. So this first video is just a video that because I was going through my rules. I don't know in my reels. I don't know if y'all have seen this podcast. I may have just from looking at the clip over to get some familiarity of the situation that's been going on. But this is a podcast. I don't know the name of it. I don't know the name of it. But anyways, this podcast is basically like where men and women sit there and they discuss men and women issues and difficulties and opinions and things of that nature. And I found this one very interesting. I did see this one. I only saw it once, and then when I start hearing it, um, I then started screen recording because I thought it would be something great. So let's do it. Let's see what they're talking about. I don't remember 100%, so we kind of get doing this together, and let's see what the gist is. Hit it.
Ladies, give me grace.
Hold on. So first of all, this is titled "Are Black Men Given a Space to Be Vulnerable in a Relationship Without Being Judged?" Mm. So pre prelude to this. Matter of fact, don't even worry about my opinion. We're gonna go ahead and get to the video first, and then we're gonna give my opinion in between and after.
I don't feel like men are given that safe space in a relationship to be vulnerable and to be honest without being judged or without it being hijacked about how I made you feel about my honesty. And so what a lot of men learn to do through conditioning with dealing with women over time, even with their mothers, even with their family members, is learn to internalize this, because even if I have a legitimate gripe, I know when I tell you this, you may start to cry, you may start to flip it, and now I'm talking more about how you feel about what I said than what I actually said. And so we always talk about providing safe space for women, and that's a conversation, period, and stick that. But also for men,
Hold on. So I gotta enlarge this video because I'm seeing some things that y'all may not be seeing because my screen's so small. So let me hit y'all with one of these. I want y'all to pay attention to Shorty face right here. Like, pay attention to her face as they are reacting. I don't even know if she's the one that responded, but pay attention to her face while he's speaking. Look at this.
ladies, give me
This is the biggest issue that we deal with as men. Like when we like trying to like vocalize our emotions to our women. Look at her reaction the entire time.
grace. I don't feel like
Just she's starting off with,
men are given that safe space in a relationship to be vulnerable and to be honest without being judged or without it being hijacked about how I made you feel about my honesty. And so what a lot of men learn to do through conditioning with dealing with women over time, even with their mothers, even with their family members, is learn to
okay, so first and foremost, before we get any deeper, as you can notice, as he's speaking, when he leads into it, I don't feel like men are given a safe space in relationships. Everyone other than him nodded their head in agreement. Okay, I hear where you're going here. You know, the lady with the long lashes, she did it first. Miss Light Skin on the end there, she did it second. And then my man's here with the beard, he did it third. So everyone is agreeing here. Let's see where this goes.
internalize this, because even if I have a legitimate gripe, I know when I tell you this, you may start to cry, you may start to flip it, and now I'm talking more about how you feel about what I said than what I actually said. And so we always talk about providing safe space for women, and that's a conversation, period, and stick that. But also for men, I think men are yelling and moving towards like, I want to be.
There you go. There go that thing. See, this is what happens when you're not actively listening. When you're listening to respond and you're not listening to understand. As soon as Shorty hears something that's like she doesn't agree with, or it sounds like out of her realm of opinion, she go, you know what I'm saying? Like she's ready to respond, but, or tell her how she feels, right? And this is exactly what he's talking about.
Having a safe space too. Keita, what's up?
I have a rebuttal to that, and I wonder if our rebuttals match.
What's up?
My question to that is now, because you said that you feel like the conversation goes there. Is that just what the conversation turns into, and that's how you solve a problem? Because you might say something, and then I respond, and that's how the conversation is going. Hey, I like the fact you opened up to me. I didn't like the way you said it. So can we talk like this, or can we do that?
So, in a small.
All right, so look, we didn't get to go too deep in that because the clip is not very long. But the reaction alone from what she said, she said that where the conversation leads is, I understand what you said, but I don't like how you said it. The conversation, like the whole thing, even what he's speaking about, is staying on subject of what I'm talking about. Like, understand, like even like when you're communicating, if it's something that I'm upset about, if it's something that I'm like disgruntled about, understand it may not come off the way that you want to hear it. It may not come off like perfect because I am emotionally rattled. But instead of you paying attention to what I am saying, You're paying attention to how I'm saying it. And that's the issue. That was what he was that was the whole thing he was saying, that there was the problem. Like, when we express ourselves to you, it becomes less of what I'm expressing and more so how I'm expressing it, which defeats the purpose of what I'm expressing in the first place. Because we're no longer addressing what my issue is. We're now addressing that the way I'm saying things or what I'm saying is even an issue in general. So we never get to the level of communicating. I understand what you're saying, but like, can you watch how you say it? Yo, can you just listen to what I'm saying? Forget how like, I understand like how somebody is saying it, but like, if I'm frustrated, if I'm saying this is something that bothers me, there's gonna be a trigger with that. There's gonna be some kind of emotional, you know, dysfunction in there somewhere. And this is what I mean when he says there's not a safe space. Not that we can't communicate, not that we don't have a place to talk, not that we're not able to speak and you actually hear what we're saying. Yeah, we can speak to you, but there's not a safe space for us to open up about the way that we really truly feel about things. Because again, if I say how I feel, now I have to worry about, am I saying it the right way? I have to worry about, am I communicating this to her the right way? Am I communicating this with her sensitive enough so that I don't hurt her feelings or I don't trigger her in some way that makes her react to this in a negative way, that makes her think that I'm attacking her, that makes her think that I'm yelling at her, that makes her think that I'm condemning her for anything that she's doing. I'm trying to have my opinion heard, have my feelings heard. This is a common thing that men go through in relationships. I'm sure all my brothers, all my people that may be watching this or checking this out, like, y'all may have experiences and you know, situations where this has happened to you, on multiple occasions. A lot of times we don't feel safe speaking to our women about things because then they'll use those emotions or they'll use that against us or they'll use those situations against us. Um, I myself have had that happen to me like constantly. One big thing, back when I was coming out of the pandemic, I started going to my therapy and things like that, and I was finding out about my my mental health and some of the struggles I've been dealing with and some diagnoses and things like that. I remember communicating that with a certain woman of mine that was in my life. Well, my mother's children, because we have kids together, and my idea was, hey, our children may grow with these same type of things because it is hereditary. I got it from my father, he got it from his father, and things like that happen. And later on, like, it was thrown at me like, "Ah, yeah, yeah, this is your problem, and this is that's why your emotions ain't all it." And I'm just like, bro, I told you that out of like a vulnerability state of trying to keep you aware, not only for myself and understand, okay, this is what you've been dealing with over these years, rather than just being like, I'm unstable with my emotions, or I'm emotionally unintelligent. It was less of that and more so, hey, I've been dealing with these mental struggles or these traumas and things like that, and now I'm figuring that out and I'm working on developing that. My apologies for um, um, that being something that's affected you and your life and because of our relationship, but this is what it is and the truth of it. This is how we first take those steps of acknowledging it and then moving forward, and paying attention to our son and how things can be done in a better way. Um, but yeah, that was like hit with me, and I was just like, okay, you know what I mean. So this is a thing that happens like common, and I got like a billion stories, and I'm pretty sure a lot of men have a lot of stories about this type of situation. I have a group of men that we usually go and we had these meetings every other Friday, and many of us talk about situations like this. So yeah, to go full circle, man, it's not just about having a space to speak or space to like come and tell you. I know you got two ears, so you'll hear what I'm saying, but is this space safe enough for me to come and communicate with you and I feel like I'm being heard? Is this safe space for me to come and communicate with you and I'm not being challenged based off of the way that I feel? Like, even if you don't agree, you challenging me and letting me know that, hey, what I'm feeling isn't justified, or what I'm feeling isn't correct, what I'm feeling is wrong. It's like, wait, okay, you may not understand why I'm feeling this way, but like try to understand rather than just disregarding the way that, you know what I'm saying, that I feel. And a lot of times that's what happened with me. A lot of times I like we do have feelings. Like we're not supposed to be emotional, not be, in our feelings, but like we do have them. We're human. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of our nature, part of our masculine and feminine. Like we have these emotions, but we're not given the chance to express them at all ever in life. Like even if you think back to like when, I don't know about the generations now because it's a lot different, but like men of my age growing up in the 90s, we was taught men don't cry, boys don't cry, toughen up. Um, uh, if you acting emotional, you acting like a woman. Being emotional is showing emotions is a female trait. Um, crying, you soft, you know what I'm saying? If you expressing your emotions, or you talking to your girl that's soft, I remember being told by men growing up, don't talk to your girl about how you feel. Don't tell them that, you know what I'm saying? Don't let it bother you. A lot of us saying, I remember having a conversation with one guy and he was saying about um, expressing your emotions is being, what I'm saying, having theatrics or whatever the case may be. And I was letting him know like that's the issue. Like that's why we have these displays and these displays of when we're hyper emotional or these lash outs or these blow ups where we express our emotions in these short spurts and then like super heightened because we're never taught how to actually express our emotions all of our life. We're actually told to suppress them. Like the entire time of our being, we are told to not cry. Hey, stop that crying. Hey, toughen up. Don't be crying. If don't be letting nobody see. Like that is what we are instilled with. But it's not a natural. It's not a natural thing. It's not natural to us to be that way because if it was natural for us, we wouldn't even have the urge to do it. We wouldn't have the natural urge to when we get hurt to cry, when we go through pain to cry. But what happens is it ultimately like it hardens us. It steals us because we have to now learn how to put these emotions away and then we don't know how to express them at all. So we become either very nonchalant and don't know how to operate in our feelings or express them, or we become um, explosive emotionally. And whenever we do experience these emotions, we lash out because we don't know what to do with them. We don't know how to contain them. We don't know how to express them verbally. We don't know how to express them physically. Um, we have no experience with being able to express ourselves or having a safe space to express ourselves. So even when we get in a space that we can express ourselves, we don't know how. It's foreign, or we do it wrong, or we may even turn off that, um, in a sense, burn that bridge of that person because this is our first time doing it and we do it wrong, you know, or it takes us so long to finally get it right that people just be like, I'm tired of dealing with it. And then by that time, we just be like, all right, I'm done. So, um, I don't know, more of that all, bro, is like, gotta give us a safe space. The reactions in the videos, that Shorty was having, that's not a safe space, man. Like, you gotta, like, we read body language. So if I'm talking to you and I'm telling you how I feel about something, and you you like, dog, like, you like, come on, bro, like, chill, like, don't be like, here I go, I'm expressing myself, and you giving me this bullshit. Then Shorty come with after everybody nodding agreeing, Shorty go with instead of understanding it because she nodded in agreement, she goes, well, is that just the way that the conversation goes? Yes, that's the way the conversation goes. Every time I tell you how I feel, you react with how what I'm saying is making you feel. Let's address what I'm feeling before we get to that. We can get to that afterwards. But first, can we address the situation at hand? And let's not turn it into something else. Uh, Ladies, let's do better so we can be better. Yo, that's crazy. That took 20 minutes to react to that video. I think that's wild. Should we do another one or should we go ahead and boost that? I think that's great. We're gonna probably just do a little couple clips and everything, so I can go ahead and review them and do all kind of things like that. I think that was like an absolute wonderful clip. But there's another one that's kind of relevant to that, so we're gonna get deeper. We're gonna get deeper. Let's see what this next one is about.
You're gonna look at him crazy, but that bounce that is gonna keep you in that.
Okay.
Because
So this one, I remember
it's
this one about. So this one here, this clip right here is I don't never know none of the name of the podcast I be watching, bro. Because I've watched this one a few times too. I think it's like No, it's not Big Facts Podcast. My bad, bro. Y'all go follow me on Instagram. Team Dream _ Dewey. We out here getting live. Y'all get your boy to a couple thousand followers out here because we trying to go up in this world. Stay hydrated. Anyways, this clip here, man, from another podcast, talking about the same kind of content. I guess this is what this is gonna be. Men and women. And the title of this is She Said, I'll listen to my boss, but not my man. Oh Lord. Let's just get into it. Let's hear what they're talking about.
Nature?
I mean, a man is supposed to lead, isn't it? I mean,
That's not men, masculine men. They act like that because it's their nature.
Okay, first of all, let's start this. Okay, I get it. I get masculine men, feminine men, whatever. But like, whatever, bro. One thing I don't understand is like how femininity can explain masculinity. You are not it, fella. Shorty. You can't explain masculinity like if you're not masculine. That's all I'm saying. Whatever. But everybody has the masculine and feminine, but whatever. I don't know. I just don't ever like that. Like, stay in your lane.
I mean, a man is supposed to lead, isn't it? I mean,
That's not leading. Bossing people around.
yeah, that's what leadership is. Leadership is giving directions. Now, if your man says, hey,
It is literally kind of like what a leader does or what a boss does. A boss leads. A leader bosses. I think like the term bossing people around has a negative connotation to it. Like where you feel like, but that's what your boss do anyway. Like if you don't like being told what to do, become a boss.
I'm hungry, go downstairs and fix me a sandwich. You look at your face. Now, let's reverse it. But this is
But
a
it's
situation.
something
All right, I ain't gonna lie. It is something about how you say stuff. Like it is. I don't even know what you about to say, but it's definitely something about how you say stuff. Like if I told my girl like, "Hey, baby," or I was like, "Hey, go downstairs and make me a sandwich," I expect to get smacked. But if I'm like, "Hey, babe, can you go make me a sandwich?" You know what I'm saying? Or something of that nature. I get it. But let's go.
about like go make me. It's almost the same.
Okay, cool.
It's almost the same as like I was cleaning my room and then your parent walks in and is like, clean your room. It's like, damn, I was doing that
All
already.
right, you working at dealers. Hey,
All right, no. So that don't really correlate in my book. Cause what? What? If you cleaning your room already and somebody tell you to clean it, that's gonna irritate you. But you wasn't already making the sandwich when they asked you to make him a sandwich. So that don't really go with each other. That don't really go with each other. You was reaching that one straight, but proceed.
clean out your register and go to register 6.
That's giving direction.
Oh, hold on.
That's giving direction.
Hold on.
You working at dealers. Hey, clean out your register and go to register 6.
That's giving direction. But bossing.
You can't make this shit up.
What? I think it's Dirty Money Podcast too. I think I heard that. That's giving direction. What's the difference? Go make me a sandwich. Clean out your register and go over there to the next one. Maybe you don't like sandwiches. Maybe you don't like sandwiches.
No, but bossing.
You
I feel
cannot
like it
make
goes
this shit up. You mean to tell me that the man that loves
Let me just rewind.
But bossing.
you can't make this shit up.
I was doing that
All
already.
right, you working at dealers. Hey, clean out your register and go to register 6.
That's giving direction. But bossing.
You can't make this shit up.
No, but bossing.
You
I feel
cannot
like it goes
make this shit up. You mean to tell me that the man that loves you, protects for you, provides for you, upgraded your lifestyle, watch them badass kids of yours, teach your son how to play football, ask you to go get him something to eat, and you're going to look at him crazy. But that boss that is going to keep you in that hamster wheel of a job because you're going to work 40 hours a week for 40 years and retire broke, but as soon as that nigga asks you to do something, you do it. I don't understand that because a boss can tell a woman to get up out the bed and drive 30 minutes to the goddamn job and go clock them hours because somebody didn't show up. But as soon as Tyrone want a goddamn ham sandwich and some pussy, they want to act funny.
I clean, I fuck, I set up.
You talk about fucking bars? You don't know this man. This man don't provide nothing for you. He's not even the one that's paying you. That pay come from corporate, probably. He ain't the one that own the company. He don't feed you directly. He don't care for you emotionally directly unless you fucking your boss. But yet this man gives you a direction. You don't give him no resistance because this your job. This your job. This what pays you your money. This how you able to go get your nails done. This how you able to go out with your friends. This supplies you your money. But the person that supplies you your security, your protection, your family, your love, your comfort, the person you lay down in the bed with at night, the person that provides for you and gives you the things that you don't have, gives you the comfort, listen to you when you come home to vent to them about the way that boss was directing you around and talking to you crazy. You won't hop up and do for that man without resistance. You telling me that you gonna sit there and tolerate this man's bullshit? You gonna let this man talk? You gonna be mad, but you can go and wait till you get home to come talk to me about him. Oftentimes take it out on me because you was mad when you came home from work. But you give him way more grace. You give him way more patience and liberty than you give to me. The man that's caring for you and loving you and taking all this from you. Craziness. Damn, like he said, he tells you get up 30 minutes, drive your butt into work on a cold morning. Icy outside, the roads is bad. If you don't get in there, he telling you fired. You done. He don't care about your well-being and your emotional state when you come home, and you doing everything and you up. You driving all the way down there. You going, I don't even want to be here. I don't even want to be here. Go do that project. I need you to go ahead and do that. I need you to finish this up. I need you to go ahead and talk to these kids. And you don't want to do that, but you're going to go do it because he pay you that $20-something an hour. But the man at home gives you priceless love. You chose this one person out of the millions of person that was in your inbox, out of the thousands of dudes that was in your DMs, all the dudes that would check you out at the grocery store, at the gas station, you done seen at the parties, your best friends, brother, your best friends, brother's boyfriends, cousins, uncles, little homie, like you done chose them over all them people. You chose this one significant other, but you're not gonna go hop up at 10 o'clock at night to go make him a club sandwich with the bacon strips. You feel me? Because you tired and you got to go to work tomorrow to deal with that asshole. Now I'm hungry and I'm unhappy because you not 100% of yourself to give to me. But when you go to work and you tired and you stressed out, and we just argue because you ain't make me a sandwich. We just argued all night over a sandwich. Now you at work and you at 25%, but you're going to do whatever that man say. You're going to do whatever that man say. Because that's my job. It pay me. This your life. This your love. This your everything. Make it make sense. You feel me? Make it make sense. You feel me? So that's my opinion on that, man. That's my reaction to that. That was 2 great videos right there. That was 2 great videos. And I'm definitely not one to be on the I see me licking my lips kind of awkward now because my lips still hurt because it's busted. But I'm not one to always be on the men against women type of thing. I'm not, in a battle with masculine versus feminine, because I know the art or the importance and significance of us being together as one. There's no one without the other. It's the law of polarity, the law of opposites. Um, we all are both. We all are us. Without the masculine, there is no feminine. Literally, it can come. We can't have us without the both of them. Your mom and your dad had laid down to make you, so they had to be the masculine and the feminine at the beginning to make us, to make everything. So like, I'm not one to be like, this war against it, but um, I do think that there are some flaws in the way that we operate with one another, the way that we communicate, and the way that we flow, that could be jailed and worked out to the point where it'll make relationships and situations a lot better. There's always going to be a difference, you know what I'm saying? Because with opposites comes difference, and with that difference comes confliction. That's just the point of life. Like, that's just a law of life you have to understand, is you're always going to have some kind of confliction with an opposite. So, but an opposite is merely a part of that truth, that whatever that fact is. Hot and cold are opposites, but they're both just temperatures. You know what I mean? But there's confliction in there, warmth. There's that confliction, and there's a point where you change from hot to cold, where at the point of pure lukewarmness, there's a degree where it gets hotter, and like, okay, now we're warmer. There's a degree where it gets colder, and it's like, now we're starting to get cold. So what I'm saying, where that confliction comes in, up and down, both direction, confliction. There's a point in the middle where you're even, and there's a point after that even where you start to go, oh, I'm more above or I'm more below. So there's always going to be a point of confliction at some point when you're dealing with opposites. So I don't expect for us to always see eye to eye on everything, because that's the point of it. It's you're supposed to be on the opposite side of it, so that there is that middle ground. But I do think we can get closer to that middle ground, rather than having so much confliction in our flow, in the way we communicate with one another. So those was deep, man. Y'all make sure y'all get in the comments and tap in y'all opinions. Let me know how y'all feel about those. I'm gonna drop this one right here. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna come back and react to a couple more of these videos. I do got one more that's in the queue. Man, let's get it, bro. Forget it. Let's do it. We're gonna drop a 40-minute joint this week. It'd be so hard sometimes, like uploading long videos. That's why I be like trying to cut them. But yeah, we're gonna do probably just one more, just so we can make sure that we can give y'all all that y'all need. Let's just get to this one. I don't even think this was the same subject, but let's get to it.
Man, y'all know why the vibe be so off in some of the black clubs, man. We really be in there trying to have a good time listening to 30 straight serial killer songs. Straight serial killer songs. Like, we really in there trying to have a good time and vibe out to murder music. We in there hypnotized. We damn near all done lost somebody to violence.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we all in there on the verge of socking some shit.
Mm-hmm.
We keep listening to serial killer music. These young mad ass niggas talk about hitting somebody with a switch.
Mm-hmm.
Man, 30 clip, slide. Man, we in there drunk. We really hypnotized listening to this devil ass shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't like some of the music, but it be like, man, how's we partying, trying to have a good time listening to murder music? This shit is psychopath shit, for real. Like, I mean,
I ain't gonna lie, I want to react to that one separate. So I'm probably gonna cut this way before you're probably not even gonna see this. Anyways, yeah, let's do this. So I just had the idea I want to react to that one in a whole nother video, because it just gives me vibes. So I can find some other videos to relate to that. Anyways, man, so that was that. I hope y'all enjoyed me. I'm just out here just creating, trying to get some content out. Again, forgive me for the thickness of the skin on all that. They healing from them busting. Whenever your lips get the healing, like, all the skin get thicker. It's crazy. This is how I did for my big old soup coolers. Anyways, man, that's my opinion. That's my reaction. to those right there. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channels, man. I am just knocking out this content, creating just to keep y'all not just to keep y'all entertained in some way. Whatever the case may be. Not all the time can I get out my comedy content. Not all the time can I get out certain things. Because I'm always so busy. So I just have to find certain ways to fill that space. Staying consistent. Y'all know consistency is key in this world of being anything. So I'm just trying to keep at it and keep grinding. Y'all make sure y'all keep supporting. Make sure y'all keep liking, comment, subscribing, share these to your people, share this to your friends. Screen record a little clip of it. You know what I'm saying? Send it to the homie. You know what I'm saying? So you can see how cool he is over here on the side of the pillow. You feel me? But anyways, man, y'all make sure y'all go check out both of the pages. Y'all go follow me on TikTok at the Dreamer _313, Instagram Team Dream _Dewey. Don't follow me on Facebook because I don't really post on it like that. I should though. I should definitely get that Facebook bag. It's just, man, when you try to post all these different platforms, bro, it'd be so hard to keep up with it. But that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. Anyways, y'all stay great. Never too late. Y'all know the motto. Peace, love, dreams. We out of here. Damn, that ain't really like a heart. I got to get my angles together. All right, my people. Y'all stay evil. I don't.